Okay, let's move to the next one. Speaking of air raid, we've got another air raid guy. And you talk about a fun storyline in a bowl game. We've got it for you. Mississippi State and Texas Tech.
Oh, boy.
Leach getting the school that fired him in a bowl game. Mississippi State, what do you have most recent? I've got 9.5 where I am. This
It's
number's
10
on
in
the
a lot
move.
of places. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's 9.5. Let's go 9.5. It's 10 at the Circa. That's the only one right now. Scroll across here. It's pretty solid 9.5. There's one or two nines trailing from places that don't maybe move as quickly as others. So this one's going in that direction.
So you're going to get a motivated Mike Leach, and I think that only matters because, again, I question some of the air raid preparation, the air raid guys' preparation when they get into bowl games, how seriously they take it. I would think you're going to get a serious preparation effort from Mike Leach and Mississippi State here. Credit Texas Tech for a second, though. You talk about total turmoil. Firing a coach in the middle of the season, they bring in an interim in Sonny Cumbie. Sonny Cumbie was thought to be a candidate for the job. He doesn't get the job. They name a new head coach while the season's still going on. Right. They fired a coach, named a new one, kept the interim all while the season is going on. Texas Tech, very average, but found a way to get to a bowl. So just getting to a bowl, given what that group went through this year, I give them a lot of credit for being here. The question with them for me becomes Mississippi State's going to be the better team here. So if they show up, can Texas Tech's defense, who was absolutely god-awful at times, can it stop this passing game from Mississippi State? To me, now this is a big number. If you're starting to talk double digits with a Mississippi State team, that's a massive number here. But Mississippi State's the better team.
Mississippi State is the better team, but I'm looking at Texas Tech's last 5 games. Okay. At Oklahoma, they lost 52-21. Mm-hmm. Iowa State, they won 41-38. Oklahoma State, pretty good football team. They lost 23-0. And at Baylor, they lost 27-24. Now, I don't know what to make of the Big 12 overall, but those teams were pretty competitive, pretty good defensive teams. I would say, between Baylor and Oklahoma State, maybe, and even Oklahoma, better than Mississippi State's defense. I think Texas Tech's going to be able to score in this football game. I do. 9.5. That's a lot of points. The game's in Memphis. We might have a little bit of weather to deal with. The total's 59.5. Wow, that seems high to me. Again, I always kind of defer to the under, look for a reason to take the over because I'm already favoring the under. I like under here. When I like under, I like the dog. Again, it's just one of those things, but I think Texas Tech can keep this thing close. And I think the narrative will be, Leach and Mississippi State's going to roll. Maybe they will. Are you all over the favorite here?
No, not all over. I think the line's probably a couple points high. Listen.
If it was 7, would you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I would, because I think in this situation, if Leach gets a chance to tack one on, there's going to be some tacking on.
Is he that guy? He'll do it.
Oh, will he do it? Especially against Texas Tech. Are you kidding me? Now, here's the one thing on the Texas Tech side. Because the new head coach is in place and has been in place, you've got guys that are playing for jobs for next season. Right? You want to impress the coach. Do you want to be around next year? The new head coach is sitting over here. He's not coaching in the game, but he's evaluating and watching. So you may get a good effort. They're just so inconsistent.
Such an uncomfortable,
it's bizarre. Yes.
Right? Like where he's there, but he's not there, but he's watching everything and he's just sitting there taking notes. I got this guy, cross this guy off the list. I want this guy. This guy, I can't believe he's still here. I can't wait to clean his locker out. Like, it just seems so strange. Is there any other situation like sport or whatever where that exists?
No, it's bizarre. And that's what I mean. That's why I credit Texas Tech for being able to fight through all that chaos and even get to this point. I do think the number's a couple points high, but I like Mississippi State in the game here.
Okay.
Bring it down a little bit and I take them. This might, again, and I could say this for every game. This in game, I'm watching every one of these in game. That might be more of a play than the pregame.
This one has it. That's actually very intriguing. It's in a weird time spot on Tuesday. It starts at 3:45. Pacific. So for us, it's kind of a weird start time. 6:45 for you. Just get some early dinner and then settle in and watch this one. I think you'll have multiple opportunities to back the side that you like in this game, as well as create a nice big middle. I think you'll be able to get a 10-point middle on this, especially if Texas Tech scores early. You can take the favorite down, get that number you want, and you have the dog up, you'll be fine.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.